Hello, everybody. Welcome to MinusOneCHarisma's Friday night instructions not included stream. We are the second best Dungeons & Dragons stream on the internet. Look at these guys. They're just so impressed that they made it to the stream. How about let's maybe start throwing some ideas around. What do we want to play today for our one shot? What do you guys in chat feel like? The referee? We're at a sporting event. It's a boxing match.
What do we start with? Is it genre first? We go, okay, so...
yeah. Let's start some genres.
Give me a genre, audience.
Familiars in search of their owners. That could be fun. Like, you guys know what familiars are, right? Like wizard familiars who went missing and now they must find them.
Eva.
Eva?
Where are you, Rezik?
Aw, Eva.
I'm just gonna sit here and wait for you. Rezik will
I'm in
find
this
me.
dark
I'll just sit
tunnel
right
where I
here.
died.
Oh.
Good one.
James did that.
Anyone else have any ideas? Because I mean, I'm down to do the familiars in search for their owners. If anyone else,
could be fun. Could be.
Yeah. Genre horror. Oh, God. Yeah, Felix, what do you got? We're gonna try and meld the two, maybe. Let's get some melding going. Maybe like a time frame too. Like, is this fantasy? Seashell wants it to be horror. Homeward Bound 2. Fun fact about Homeward Bound: the reason they were trying to wait, that was Beethoven. Never mind. Fun fact about Homeward Bound is I don't know anything about the movie.
Well, you know what I can tell you? All those animals are dead now, unfortunately.
The Pitbull was a female.
Movie came out.
Was it?
Oh, yeah?
I know that. I think they had multiple ones, and they painted the spots on or something.
Fantasy in a forest that has monsters around every corner. All right.
Good.
What? All right. So we're familiars. So we were once connected to powerful something that we'll figure out. 100% primal world. No high tech like guns or steel. Everything is bare bones. Ooh, yeah. Like going back to like the Stone Age.
Guys, ready?
I like the idea of the Stone Age. All right. So we're familiars. The three of you, familiars. Somewhat familiar with each other.
How familiar?
Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be too familiar with these guys. All right, and
not that familiar.
yeah, we're in the like the Stone Age where it's like bones and bones are technology.
Okay.
Like he's got a bone. He's got a sharp bone. Oh my god.
Oh my
It's
god.
a technological marvel.
God, it's
Cat
also a
fantasy.
snack.
Overgrown, lots of animals. Best friends who grew up together. Do we have any other ideas for like a relationship between these three? Wait, the familiars?
Familiars did?
Twist, the wizards they belong to were dinosaurs. Well, that's canon. All right. The cat thinks they're a panda. The sheep doesn't care to contact them. Cullen's owner is actually the leader of an orcish cult.
Oh heavens.
So like an orcasaur. Orcasaurus.
Orcosaurus. Sure.
All right, we got an orcasaurus. What are the other two dinosaurs that Melissa and Bobby were previously engaged with? They're all orcasaurus familiars.
Oh, that would.
Same,
are we all the
wait,
same?
we're talking about the same orcasaur, or are they all just different orcasauruses?
Like a
The land sharkosaurus? I kind of like the land sharkosaurus.
That one should be pretty easy to find though, because he'll be wherever we left him.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
All right,
searching for
all right.
Orcosaurus.
So we got an orcasaurus, we got a land sharkosaurus. Oh, seashells want the same one. What do we think? Same one or different? All different. Melissa,
Makes no
same one or
difference
different?
for me. I'm just looking for an Orcosaurus.
Yeah, I think that would make sense why we all know each other, maybe. they're all the same.
Oh,
Or
it's
they
a
all
toss-up.
like
An
huddle
Orcosaurus
together.
familiar hoarder. It's one of those situations.
Okay, all right. But one of you could be a land sharkosaurus.
Ooh.
All right.
Ooh wee.
Yeah. Okay, it makes more sense. All right. Felix, we'll have the land sharkosaurus, but it'll be one of the players. Felix, who do you think looks the most like a land sharkosaurus?
Looks the most. Right now, Melissa does.
Melissa's really pining for it.
They're really going for it.
I don't know.
No, Mr. Hat's name is, but Mr. Hat is
Oh,
in this
that-
case. All right. That's Bobo, or Bobby as we call him.
Bobby will forever
Yeah.
be Mr. Hat.
We're gonna call him Mr. Hat. That's his name. That's his name.
That's his
He's
name
the
in
land
the game.
sharkosaurus, but his name is Mr.
Yeah.
Hat.
He's a familiar name, Mr. Hat. Good.
Wait, so I'm a what? I'm an
Wait, so-
Orcosaurus named Mr.
You know,
Hat?
you're a land sharkosaurus.
Land Sharkosaurus. Okay.
With the hat?
Mr.
I don't know.
Hat.
And that's kind of
Alright.
like a bullet? Like, is that what that kind of is? Or is it like an actual shark? Or like, what would that
I mean,
be?
according to Seashell, the land sharkosaurus thinks they're another animal, though. So, Bobby, we'll leave that. We'll leave that to you. You can keep that,
okay.
swirl it around, because
You ever
that's
see-
very personal.
Did you ever see the land shark in on SNL delivering
Yeah.
candy?
Yeah,
Stuff
yeah.
like that?
Candygram.
But bigger.
Yeah, it's just the dude in a suit. All right. Well, we need two other. Familiars. He's a familiar. That's what's great about this.
Like,
Went to a day camp where the deer thought they were a horse because they grew up with the horses.
That's a lot.
I've seen that. I've seen like cats act like dogs when they grow up with dogs. A butterflyasaurus. Melissa, you are a
Butterflyasaurus.
you're a butterflyasaurus. Okay.
yes. That flies.
Oh my god.
Butterflyasaurus. What's Melissa's name? He's a hummingbird. Also transformed into a giant tiger. Wow. Why don't we make Cullen a hummingbird?
Turn into a giant tiger.
I kind of like the idea of. All right. Cullen will be the
Tired
hummingbird.
I would be all the time.
Fucking
All right, I'll be a hummingbird.
You're a hummingbird
no,
named
Kevin.
Neon Whale. You're a hummingbird named Neon Whale. And you allegedly can turn into a tiger.
Yeah, but
Who
only
knows
when-
if it
when
was
it's
your
cold.
your mage using polymorph or something else? We don't know. But you know, allegedly. Oh, we got a big follows, everybody. We got a big follows in the channel.
Ooh, big
Or big
fellow.
fellows. Sorry, big fellows. I said it wrong.
Hello.
Hey, everyone.
You fellow.
Yeah, Felix, we love our we love our bigfellows.com.
Oh man, it's
Just
great. It's you know what it's like? It's like the mailman popping by, and he doesn't have any mail for you, but he just comes to the front door, knocks, and says, "Hey, how's it going? All right, I gotta go back to work," and you're just
Yeah.
like,
wide fella. We take it as we take it as a we just like to be considered, right? We're like, oh, thank you for stopping by our channel, guys. Thank you for stopping by.
It's nice to be invited to the party, even if the cover is very expensive.
Yeah. Star. We have Neon Whale.
That's me.
Neon Whale.
Wait, that's your name?
Yeah. I'm a
And
hummingbird.
then your name
named
is
Neon Whale.
Star. Oh, Archibald II. How about Star Archibald II? We'll just throw them all in there.
I always get
Why?
the long ones.
You do,
I
kinda.
like it. Yeah.
Like, these are big names for like.
And you're a hummingbirdоsaurus?
Bones are technology times.
So am I a butterflyasaurus and a familiar that's trying to get back to?
We're all
Yeah,
familiar.
you're all familiars. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And there's an Orcosaurus
God.
that's also a hoarder for pets. familiars that
Catherine
Oh.
Sabrina Caroline Smith the fifth. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I could write that much. You guys come up with these so fast. Well, yeah, okay. And we had horror as an idea, but what's the genre? Let's play around with the genre. What type of story are we gonna tell? It could be fantasy, it could be horror, it could be
Lifetime
comedy,
channel
rom-com,
is the only-
anything you can think of.
Oh, nice.
Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
Oh god, I get too. I had to watch mystery. A mystery? Well, I mean, it is kind of a mystery, right?
Well, where have all the orchestras
Corporate
gone?
documentary in the familiar industry.
God. Oh, Lord.
Oh my gosh. It's like a documentary. We'll just do talking heads. Ooh, that could be really fun.
It'll be like 8 minutes long,
Ooh,
and we'll all run out of material.
Yeah.
Temporarily talk for 30 minutes max.
Ooh, I'm stealing. All right, I'm
For your
stealing the
contract.
talking
It's in our
heads
contract.
idea. I'm stealing the talking heads idea. I might call on you guys to just do an impromptu, quick 30-second talking head. Do you guys all know what a talking head is? It's like
Yeah, it's
in the
a
office
band
when they
in the 80s. David Byrne. Right?
in the office when they cut away and they have like the one-on-one
Nice.
interviews. We'll do something like that. And it's a bit of a mystery. We'll keep this one like maybe a fun mystery fantasy comedy. It's just a fun little comedy about 3 siblings who have lost their parents. It's just fun,
Siblings.
good pseudo siblings, right? Sibling
Oh
by
my God,
association. Yeah. I
don't
mean,
think
obviously,
genes work that
one
way.
of you is a butterflysaurus, one of you is a land sharkosaurus, and the other one's a hummingbird. Yeah.
I'm not even a reptile.
Yeah. All right, let's go with we got Mr. Hat. We have
and Mr. Hat is a
Star
Orchosaurus?
Archibald.
A land
the
sharkosaurus.
second.
Land shark.
Oh.
Star Archibald the second, and then we have Neon Whale.
Oh my gosh, the name is getting longer and longer. This is crazy.
Catherine Sabrina Caroline Smith, the second in generation of Archibald II of the Star Imperium of Butterflyasauruses.
I'm
Oh
calling you
god.
Cat.
It's almost as long as Cornelia's name. What the?
I'm gonna call you Cat. Okay.
That's a good
All
one,
right.
Cat.
Are we missing anything? We
Star.
got names. We got a genre. We got a pseudo setting. I think that's everything. Unless we want to do.
And we all
vices and
belong
flaws.
to one Orcasaurus wizard.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's
You
the
guys
deal?
have a Orcasaurus. Hey guys, what was the Orcasaurus's name?
There
Chat.
you
That's
go.
that's all we need. The master Orcasaurus. We need his called title.
Like I think I'm so creative, and then I come to these Fridays, and I'm just like, our chat is like extremely creative, and I have a hard time keeping up because they are
Steve?
insane.
Steve, Bob, the wide fellow. The wide fellow.
Steve Whitefellow.
Man.
Alan.
Alan.
Alan,
Alan.
I kind of like Steve or Bob. James.
Steve. Steve.
Steve.
Steve.
How about Steve? We'll get Bob and Steve. It's T-E-B-E. Steve.
Steve.
Oh, sorry.
Whitefellow. Got it.
I know. Cullen's got some
Steve.
mighty yawns going on there.
Oh yeah.
It's only 7:30, man.
I know.
Steve.
Steve.
Daytime, nighttime? I think it's nighttime. Well, I'll
Nighttime.
set the I'll set the scene.
Nighttime.
I'll set the scene.
I think that
for
was
you
that
guys.
same video as Alan. When the one bird's like, daytime, nighttime,
Oh, is it?
daytime. I think so.
Steve. I just said B instead of the V for Steve. It doesn't make much sense, but you know, that's what it is.
matter.
Ha! Oh, I see. Nighttime, nighttime.
Music went away. That's not good.
Oh no. Mine's
Here we go.
can't hear Jaymes. Oh, there we go.
There we go.
Okay. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like technological bones hitting drums. Yeah.
Let's just sit in this for a second. It's nighttime.
Nighttime.
Sun. It's nighttime. The sun went down. That we don't really call it the sun. We call it the big ball of fire in the sky that that rotates around the planet that we're on. This big flat planet. You guys are huddled together, the three of you, and your little brother. We call your little friend Spike. Spike is a tiny dinosaurus with many spikes on him. Can't speak like the rest of you. Also a familiar, but Spike's there with you.
Okay.
And the three of you are sitting around in your cave, where most Orcosaurus live in these caves. And the thing about your special Orcosaurus, Steve, he was never one of the accepted Orcosaurus. There's a group of the very popular, super cool Orcosaurus who people flock around. They have that charisma. Your Orcosaurus, not so much, but what he lacked in charisma, he made up for in love.
Oh, that's nice.
And Steve first discovered that he could call forth beings from another universe. When he was very, very young. He's not very old now, but when he was very, very young, that's when you guys first had met Steve. And it wasn't until many, many years later that Steve had figured out how to pull the essence of your beings from the other worlds, sometimes permanently. Now, the problem with that was you guys had been pulled to this Earth, but you're not from this native plane, so a little bit of yourself seems to just trickle away every day. Just a little bit, something, you just get a little bit more tense. You're not supposed to be here for that long. And so Steve the Orcosaurus, in his quest for just being a good guy and loving you guys so much, Steve ventured out to find someone who knew how to send you guys back to your plane so that you could recharge, so that he could pull you out and have fun and play, and you guys could all hang out. And that was 2 days ago. You guys just hanging out quietly in your cave. Most of you guys just full faith that he would come back in the beginning. But it's been a while. Dresden, Neon Whale. you had at first there was honeysuckle aplenty, and you were satisfied.
I killed the familiars. I just killed the familiars. No.
The honeysuckle seems to be running low. Mr. Hat, plenty of land fishosaurus for you to eat. In the beginning, it's starting to dwindle just a little bit. You're not used to staying in one spot for so long. And Star Archibald II, you're used to floating around freely in many different fields, cross-pollinating, and you're just feeling a lack of that pollination, a lack of that freedom here on this plane in this cave. And
I need it.
yeah, and your friend Spike, this little Spikosaurus, maybe only an infant at this point, can barely walk on its own, looks up to you guys to take care of it, kind of your adopted big siblings, looks up to you guys with just these sad eyes, like, is it time to go home? That's in the back of his eyes, and you guys.
Question, we are home.
Yeah, as the sun sets on that's end of that second night, you guys get the feeling that maybe something happened. Maybe Steve is not coming back. Hard to tell. But you sit in this cave, and there's a pile of bones that we all know.
Technology.
There's technology. Some sharp, some big, some small. What are you guys doing?
Oof, that's a good question.
How big I am? How big am I?
How big I am?
Yeah, how big am I?
I mean,
I gotta guess you got like a wingspan of like 4 feet. You got these big old leathery butterfly wings, you know.
Melissa, apparently you're huge. CrossFit pollination.
CrossFit
Yeah.
pollination.
So you're a super fit butterflyosaurus, and you got a 4-foot wingspan. You're an enormous butterfly.
And I have needs. I need to pollinate. All right, got it.
Ooh, my gosh.
Jason's not home. You know what I'm saying?
Keeps
I
all
think we
bones in a
do.
box. Never know when you're gonna need one of those again.
Oh man. Okay.
All right. Yeah, and you guys are just sitting there, waiting, and Spike kind of rolls up to you, and you can understand, Mr. Hat. You kind of speak Spikosaurus, and he makes this almost clicking, just like that, giant,
Sounds-
like a motorcycle
just like a
running
charger.
down the street. You can tell Spikosaurus is hungry, and Spikosaurus hasn't, can only chew on bones for so long before Spikosaurus is gonna start starving.
You can say dying, yeah. Yeah, you can say dying. All right,
Oh.
well. What?
Mr. Hat also
no.
sometimes blinks in and out of his world at random. Neon Whale has a random moment where he sees a potential future but cannot express it verbally.
Okay.
Okay. Star can choose to lift heavy objects, but when they do, it takes time away from how long they can stay on this world. Well, maybe we'll say it speeds up the insanity, because their whole point is they're trying to get back to their world so they can
Yeah, I mean, if
recharge.
that's the case. Butterfly,
Yeah.
just do some more reps and you'll be home in no time.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll say it starts to
she-
speed up the insanity
Hey.
here.
They spent some points, so.
Yeah.
It's canon. That's canon.
Melissa's that.
All right,
She's still, it's just the two of you now.
She just signs off.
Good luck,
It'd be hilarious.
Yeah.
I'm bench pressing you.
Alright, so we got a, we got a cave. That's pretty good. If he doesn't come back, we'll be all right. We'll be good. Won't we? I mean, he looks like he's starving, right, Spike? Spikey?
Are people?
When he lays there on the ground and he breathes real shallow with his tongue out, and it's like laying on the stone. It's not reassuring.
Maybe we should let him out.
Why don't you give him some of your fish, man?
I fish for myself, so I don't want to do that really. But I mean, I can if you want me to, I guess.
You're really going to be selfish about this?
Well, I mean, look at my size. If I gave him all my fish, I'd be hungry. So I probably shouldn't do that, or I might eat,
Him?
other things with bones in them. So
You're the worst. I've resisted saying it for a very long time. And I'm saying it now. You're the worst.
hey, I know. All right, who's
As
ever
long
seen
as
a
you know.
Who's ever seen a beautiful, slender peacock like me that wants to eat things with bones in them so much? It's the weirdest thing, but that's just how I am. So
Aren't you a land shark?
No, of course not. I'm a peacock, a slender, beautiful peacock.
Then what's with the fins?
Well, just don't look at me. Look the other way. I'm a beautiful slender peacock. Just ignore that. All right. Well, anyway, our little baby over here, he's pretty hungry. So should we get out of here or what?
Well, I mean, do we take him with? I'd ask you to take him, but you just threatened to eat him.
Well, if I get hungry, but Steve will come back. Steve will come back. We're fine.
Sling him between your wings, if you will. Can you do that?
Who? Cat? Oh, you're calling me Cat.
Yeah, I'm not calling you by that huge fucking name. I've known you a long time. Your name's Cat.
I gotta get out of here.
The cat and the hat.
I'm gonna pick up Spike, Bobby, and Spike. while opening the door. I need to get out of here.
Opening the door.
That's not.
Okay.
Not how that works.
Star opens the door to your cave mouth.
Wait, we have a door?
I mean, there's
It's
a
made of bone,
metaphorical
though,
door.
right? Because it's technology.
There's a
Is it a
metaphorical
bone door?
door.
Those are rocks.
Star walks up to an open cave face and just.
Nice. Okay.
Makes the noise.
Every
yeah,
time it makes
and
the noise.
steps out into the darkness, and that's when you guys hear a sound like footsteps off in the distance. 2 or 3 pairs of footsteps walking in your direction. Just the trees start to shuffle a bit, and you hear grass and such. And you guys aren't used to anyone other than Steve coming
It's probably
to
Steve.
the cave.
It's probably Steve.
Yeah.
Steve, we're here
Steve?
still.
Steve.
Save us.
Deep.
And you hear off in the distance, "Hey, did you hear that?" You
That's
hear
not
a voice,
Steve.
a deep guttural voice, and it's not Steve.
That doesn't sound
As
like Steve.
As you guys all know,
no.
Steve has a British accent, and these guys do not.
No, they're definitely not from the island.
Should we get some technology and defend ourselves?
I can't carry technology. I'm a fucking hummy. I don't even have arms. I got wings.
Oh boy,
Ooh,
I wish Steve was here.
that's a good point.
So do I. So do I. Yeah, you should. Yeah, go get the biggest technology you can hold.
All right, try. I'm pretty slender and small, but I'll try my best, I guess. And I go over and I grab a giant bone.
Okay. And you guys look out, and you have a little bit of a vantage point in this cave. You start to see.
Cave with a view. Steve
for-
spared no expense.
Well, if you're gonna live in solitude, you need a view. Everyone knows that. It's the rules. At least according to Steve.
Huh.
You know, that was one of his
the
favorite
world
sayings.
according to Steve. I read that book. Good book.
And you see about 5 Orcosaurus, big Orcosaurus with the latest fashion of hairstyle.
Sort of made a mullet sort of
Yeah.
symbol. Do they have mullets?
You know,
Flat top?
it's mullet-esque.
Okay.
It's mullet-esque. It's very, very Joe Dirt.
You gotta watch out for them
Which
because they're
is
all business
excellent.
in front. but
They're starting to
Party
and you
out
see them off in the bushes and in the trees, and they're sneaking slowly up to the cave.
Oh shit.
well, I mean, not too stealthily because they're right there.
Yeah, they're not great at stealth.
Okay, well, let's get out of here. Let's just leave.
We're gonna
Right.
abandon. Should we leave a note? A rock,
I can't write.
sand,
Are you literate?
in the sand.
You're an
Maybe draw.
animal.
We can draw a picture.
Oh,
Arrow. An arrow.
Won't
Wait.
that tell them where we went?
Yes.
Yeah. So, look, we'll check back for Steve at some point, but maybe sooner rather than later. Can you fly with the 2 of them? Can you hold both of them and fly?
That's a good question.
Roll a strength check, and we'll find out.
I mean, I am a massive land shark, so.
15.
Are you a massive land shark?
Yes. My whole thing is that I think I'm a peacock, but I'm actually a
you
massive
can
land shark.
100% fly with Spike. You cannot fly at all. You can fly 0% with Mr. Hat, the peacock.
But what if I grab Mr. Hat? All 1 1/2 ounces of
roll a d20.
Okay, here it comes.
We know that familiars are celestial beings of sorts.
Here we come. That's a 7. Lucky 7?
Yeah.
Lucky 7.
In your mind, you can lift Mr. Hat, which is half the battle. Physically,
we can fly.
Yeah. And,
Can we try together?
You guys start to see these Orcosaurus really clumsily start walking through the forest, and Mr. Hat, you notice something. One of them has a walking stick, a staff of sorts, and you recognize it as
the inbred
Steve, your familiar, or your friend, Steve. It's his staff. These guys seem to have his staff, but none of them are Steve.
We can just ask them then. Hey, where'd you get that staff, right?
You know Steve.
Huh? Hey, did you kill Steve? Right, like that?
Kill?
Okay, you guys are quiet. I'll go right on over.
Yes, please.
I'll be like, do they have short, stubby arms?
Yeah. That's it. Oh, seashell. Thank you. So Neon Whale starts flying over to them. Steve, or Mr. Hat, let's have a talking head. What do you think about the situation?
I gotta say, having a pretty bad day overall, but I don't really get why people say I'm really big and too heavy to carry. I'm like, pretty slender and beautiful, my beautiful feathers here, and I'll just try to expand them, but just like I'll just fart on accident. Oh, right. Well, as you can see, beautiful display.
All right, we cut back. A neon tree heading straight towards them. As they see you, all of them stop. And they all kind of just lean down a little farther into the bushes.
And I just go,
Steer
collaborate and listen. Have any of you seen Steve? I can see you. Yeah, you right there. Top of your head.
Yeah. I've seen this. What do we do?
Okay, hi.
I could probably smash
Steve.
it. Yeah. Smash him, and we go get the stuff. Okay.
Go a little higher.
Yeah. Smash him on.
A little higher.
Smash him on the count of 3.
I'm way up here now.
Okay. 1, 2. Where'd he go? I don't know. Oh, he's up there. Okay. Count to 3. Okay. 1.
Have you ever considered naming a child Ogden?
Oh no. Stop. Let's count. Okay, stop. Count. Okay.
Okay. And then I'll fake dying. I'll be like, oh, he got me, and I'll just fall down. But I'll keep hovering. But I'll hover like upside down.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see.
Whale! I'm gonna start
rush over. We're rushing over.
Guys, I'm still flying for someone in the future whose name might be Christ's sake.
I'll try to persuade them with my beauty. I'm gonna try to persuade them by doing a nice peacock dance with my feathers that don't exist.
Okay. All right.
It's like a big land shark that's kind of like.
Yeah. So you start running over, and as Mr. Hat starts running over, the Orcosaurus look up, see the land shark. It's coming! And they start running away like crazy, throwing everything up in the air. All their stuff, the staff, everything.
I'm just too stunning.
And as it's happening, God, Star Archibald, what do you think of this situation in a quick talking head?
Oh my goodness. I'm just saw a bunch of stuff fly. Butterflies dead. I'm gonna take all their things.
Yep. Okay.
I just walk over.
Yeah. And you guys run over. We cut back, and you see that staff, mainly the staff laying on the ground, and it's chipped on one side, like it hit something, and it's burned on the other. The staff,
My
something
God.
happened to it.
Oh my god, what happened to Steve? It's all messed up.
Yeah.
You think he's alright?
Yep. So,
Whoa. You're
good
alive?
news. I got bad news. Oh yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm
Oh.
fine.
Oh.
I think Steve's dead.
No! No! That's not possible! No!
No?
All of you
No,
guys
no
roll a
way.
d20.
He's unkillable!
Is he?
And
19.
Not
20.
20.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mr. You said 20?
Yeah.
Oh God, Mr. Hat, you would know. You were the first friend Steve had ever summoned, and you would know that under normal circumstances, if Steve were to die, you guys poof back to your celestial realm, we'll call it. But under the circumstances, you guys being stuck here, if Steve were to die, you guys might be stuck forever. And your limited knowledge and time spent with Steve, you had overheard some talk about that. And of course, you would all go insane after maybe a week and lose your minds.
I mean, usually we'd puff away if he died, but I did hear him say that, you know, if we got stuck here somehow, we'd go insane without him, you know, and I do feel a little crazy without him, so it makes sense, right?
You saying we gotta kill Steve?
No? Wait, what?
Okay. What?
that sounds insane. Well, we know we're
sorry?
insane.
I
don't
think Neon Whale's going insane, saying you want to kill Steve.
I'm just saying it's the last resort, you know? Let's say he's stuck in a crevasse, you know, he's gonna die sooner or later, but we're gonna go insane. Maybe we have to kill him, and then we can go home, right?
Neon, you're losing it. Listen, Steve's our best friend. We need to find him and save him. What are you talking about?
Okay.
What do you want about?
Well,
Talking.
you know, if he's
Idea.
beyond repair, maybe
All right.
help
That's
him
all
out
I'm
a little.
saying. You know, we keep the options open. Options open. All right, which way is the staff
Well,
pointing?
you know,
Which way is the staff pointing?
Yeah, that's a good way to go, right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's facing north towards where the the Orcosaurus encampment is, where the majority of the Orcosaurs live.
So we go west.
All right, Mr. Hat, grab the staff.
sure. I just want to remind you, though, our allegiance with Steve, right? You're with Steve. I mean, he marked all of our paws. He put his name in our paws and our whatever you have.
Got wings. You can't even see them. They're moving so fast. They just look like a party hot dog that's hovering in the sky.
That's definitely
yeah.
true, but
But he got me right in the grundle.
he got your grundle.
Yeah.
He marked my. Whoa, like that's terrible.
Well, I mean, it's not
Oh.
that bad. It's a tiny grundle.
Oh, it was very precise work, I guess, but that's still
Yeah.
terrible. I didn't know you did that. No wonder you hate Steve.
I don't hate him. I'm just saying, you know, the man can learn to show some restraint.
I mean, I guess so. You know, also it is kind of weird that he literally marked. He like put a knife in my skin and marked with Steve in my palm here, but that was like
out
it's
of my
a
way of
friend
thinking.
thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you done that to any of your friends?
No, but
No.
I don't know. I thought it was like a blood pact thing,
What
but
you, cat? You got a guilty face over there. You ever stab someone in the hand and put your name on them? Okay, I don't believe that face. I'm gonna fly a little higher.
Okay, Neon. As you fly higher, we cut away to a talking head when we get your thoughts on the situation.
All I'm saying He's drinking at this point. All I'm saying is that what kind of a guy grabs a tiny little bird, and then just marks their taint? And truth be told, I have a cloaca. I don't actually have a taint. There's just one exit down there. So, with that, anyway.
And it just hangs, the camera hangs for just a little while longer than it needs to. And then we cut back to you guys. Did you say you're heading west?
You said north.
Well, I said the thing pointed north. And then instantly, Star here said we're heading west.
Who?
Star.
Who's Star?
You mean Cat?
Oh,
Why are we going west?
Let's go north.
Well, Why are you
We're
walking? You can fly.
Oh yeah. Well, this land shark kind of. I'm gonna try to pick him up again. Can I try?
No, you're gonna throw out your wings. They're already big and leathery. Let's go.
17.
Yeah. So you grab onto Mr. Hat and you're flapping your wings. It's not doing anything. He's still just walking along, but it looks like he has wings
faster?
just flapping behind him. Not even faster. It's
Hi! Oh, it's beautiful.
you guys start to head north when you start to smell cooked meats and tubers burning. As you know, Orcosaurus like to eat things extra well done, no matter what it is.
It's actually advisable. That's how a lot of diseases get transmitted. No one wants to talk about that.
You guys start to smell that in the distance as it wafts, and just as you pass a small clearing heading north, you see this camp of thatched roofs. It's really just a bunch of sticks kind of leaning against big rocks with like leaves haphazardly thrown on top of them. Not tied down or anything. Obviously not technological. And you see a couple. You see a couple Orcosaurus standing around, looking outside into the darkness with technology in their hands, mean mugging the darkness. As a group of maybe a dozen Orcosaurus inside the camp, sitting around a campfire, burn all their food before they eat it.
You think they're burning Steve?
I hope not.
All right, I'm gonna go check it out. Small. All right.
Good thinking.
All right, I'll be back. What?
Where?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna be running into trees while he's gone.
You're running into trees.
I'm feeling the need
Wait, you're
to
running
fly at them.
into trees?
It's in the chat. Gotta do it.
All right. All right. So you fly in. Roll me a stealth check.
Oh, of course.
Wait, you? Oh, not me. Whew, I rolled good.
Well, you're not sneaking up on the trees, are you? That's a 6.
Ugh.
Healthy 6.
Can
But,
he have mine?
Remember,
You are not
1.5 ounces.
stealth.
Okay,
You're
there
not-
are bugs that are bigger than me.
You're
in this
you're
world.
not stealthy, but this Orcosaurus doesn't seem to really be paying attention. You look at this Orcosaurus and you get the distinct impression that he's got a lot on his mind, and it's a he. You can assume it's a he. He's got a lot on his mind. Contemplating existentialism on a deep level. You see that on his face as his eyes are staring into the darkness, but the darkness is staring back, and he doesn't seem to notice you.
Yeah,
as you
can
fly
I just?
into the camp.
I'm just gonna. If he doesn't notice me, I'm just gonna come real close to his ear, fluttering quietly, and I'm just gonna
he's
go.
just-
Maybe you should just end it, and then just buzz off.
He looks around,
Oh man.
and then that's when you see it, like real shadows go over his face. a type of dark shadow. Okay. As he contemplates, and you guys might have heard of him. The
Orcosaurus side.
No, he was the Platosaurus.
There it is.
From he was
Platosaurus.
yeah. But you fly by him, and you look in the camp, and there's those little houses. Most people don't have much in the way of things, but you do see one of the orcs, one of the only orcs, Orcosaurus that Steve ever talked to. Young Orcosaurus. This little boy is maybe 8 years old. Wasn't really supposed to come hang out, but was a young, inquisitive mind. And you see him kind of sitting off in one of those lean-tos, picking his teeth.
I'll flutter down to him. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Kaufman. Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hey. You
Hey.
seen Steve?
Hey, Mr. Neon.
That's me. You seen Steve? Looking for Steve.
Yeah, I've seen Steve many times.
Okay, but like recently.
Recently?
That means like within a day. You know when the fireball goes whoosh? One of those. Okay, let's let the gears
No.
turn.
No.
Okay.
He come
When was the
two fireballs, though. Two fireball he come by.
Oh, so he was here 2 days ago. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good. Did you see which way he went?
No.
Okay. Did
But
you
he
hear him
left.
talk?
He left doing that way.
Oh, but you okay?
Yeah, yeah. He said he need to go to Pit of Doom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Pit of Doom.
And you didn't happen to see anyone just sort of hover by his head and whisper that maybe you should end it or anything like that, did you?
End it?
Yeah.
No.
You didn't hear anyone. Okay, cool.
No.
As long as you didn't hear anyone telling that. So over that way, yonder, about how far
Yeah.
for that pit?
Pit
The
of
pit of
Doom?
the doom?
You work all night.
Okay,
Then
well I'm not gonna. I'll fly. But...
You walk all day,
Okay.
and then you walk all night,
Okay.
and then you walk all day, but coming the other way because you passed it already.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
you were walking at night, and then
And then
missed
you
it
know
at night.
secret. Then you come
Yeah.
back. It's great. Yeah.
You're a clever
Yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Clever guy. Is there a reason we have to pass it, or can we just approach from this side? Okay, I get you. Let's hey, I want you to have a great day. Okay, Charlie, Chuck.
It's
You
night
have a good time.
It's night.
I know, but tomorrow I want you to have a good daytime. All right? This night, fuck this night. This night can be terrible as far as I care for you. But tomorrow is gonna be good, okay? So go to bed, and you'll have good times. Like that,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good luck.
All right, we got a wild card. I curse the party with the fear of technology.
Oh, God.
Or I bless the party with the ability to make useful item to help them out of a bad situation. Let's roll. Even good, odd, bad, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a 9.
That's an odd number.
It's uncanny.
9.
You guys used to see bones as something useful. Now it's weird. The longer you stay on this plane, weird thoughts start creeping into your head. As we've seen with neon dark thoughts, bones representing death, the fear creeping into your hearts. You guys now have this bad phobia of technology, which we all know is bones. Yeah. Let's go around the horn, Mr. Hat. What do you think of this?
Now that technology is bones. Bones! That's disgusting! They used to be in people. Or like creatures and stuff. That's really weird. Why would we use that as technology?
All right,
What the heck?
Neon.
You know, it's sickening, really, to think that one day my beautiful little fragile bird bones might be someone's pocket calculator. Yeah, I'm not too happy about that. I think that I'm filled with future
All right, Star.
tools.
Bones.
All right, and
he's
oh,
wel-
okay. I thought it was it.
Man.
Can I have one more at the end?
Go ahead, Bobby.
We cut back to Mr. Hat. I'm sorry, I thought that was the end. You couldn't stop.
It was a dramatic pause.
I know. I can't tell the difference.
Bones. The end. Okay, now I'm done. Go ahead, Bobby.
All right, Mr. Hat, we cut right back to you.
What were you gonna say though, Melissa?
No, it's better this way.
And I'll just finish with, oh, Neon thinks that his bones will be used as technology. Skinny, tiny bones, useless. No.
Okay, you guys,
They could easily be used in a calculator. Is all I'm saying. You know.
Bones.
Yeah, bones.
okay,
There we go. Bones.
you guys see Neon come back with this information.
Oh, pit of doom. That way, day and a half.
Do we
Everything?
have to go?
Yeah, do we?
Well, yeah.
It's
We want to
calling.
stay here with the people holding all the technology.
Oh, everything's suddenly really scary around here. I don't like anything anymore.
Well, that's called
Gross.
cognitive decline, and it's getting to all of us. So let's go.
All right.
How's hey, Cat? How's Spike doing? I know you kind of strapped him to you. You kind of just sort of let him sit there on your back. Is he alive?
He's slowly eating me.
Oh,
Yeah, Spike is curled up and sleeping. You know, Spike sleeps approximately 18 hours a day, as is with, in line with his species of
of
Spikosaurus.
course. Yeah.
Are there
Not
any
eating
actual
me.
are there any actual nibbles on the back of Cat there? Any little nibbles?
I feel him.
Like some aquatic Asaurus that you know, Spikosaurus are great at cleaning. They're good at pruning other animals, so they tend to stick to some of the larger species, especially Butterflyosaurus. Sometimes who get grubs stuck to their wings. That makes it incredibly hard. Spikosaurus, friend to the beings who attract grubs. So nibbles, maybe not out of Star, but pruning, cleaning.
Cleaning all that stickiness after
Love
my
bites, man.
pollination.
Here we are.
Yeah.
Don't know where to go from there. Okay. So you guys leave the Orcosaurus camp. It's nighttime.
Diggity.
And you guys travel in the direction. You guys kind of travel all day, and then you start to see the sun popping up over the horizon.
Well,
And you start to look around, and the trees here are starting to change. Less of those big, solid, tall redwood pines. And these trees are shorter. They're a little bit smaller, much skinnier trunks. And they tend to go up and then bend a little bit. And you start to see some of the trees starting to have vines, much thicker foliage on these trees, and they grow really close together in all kinds of weird angles, and it starts to make a somewhat of a canopy of sorts as you start to notice the the air here is starting to be a little more humid, a little hot. The bugs may be a little bit more prevalent. The ground more moist, sticky muds as you walk, and it starts to slosh around a bit. Mr. Hat, this is great because you don't even have to walk in this slick mud. You can almost just push yourself across this ground. It's
Like a
nice.
peacock.
Yeah. But Cat, you find it.
Any... Oh no! Go
What?
ahead.
No, I was
What
just
do
gonna
I
say,
find?
Cat, you find it very hard to fly as the moisture seeps into your big leathery butterfly wings.
Night. I'm gonna land on land shark.
You gotta
Just
land on
surfing.
land shark. Okay, cool.
Just surfing.
Yeah, and Mr. Hat, or not Mr. Hat, Neon.
It's me. Just looking for flowers. I'm hungry. I know I have to eat every like 8.5 minutes, and I've been about 2 days.
Yeah. And you've been, grabbing everything you see on the way. And there are flowers around here, but one of the
There's
flowers
nothing-
here
not the kind with
has a very sweet smell. It's this big purple flower with huge petals.
Oh, I have a long nose.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's
You
good.
you partake, I assume, on this
No.
sweet honeysuckle, and it's good. It's the good stuff. Although your brain starts to waver a little bit, and you start to see the future, and we cut to you onto the side, Neon, and you have a future prediction that you can't quite get out of your head, but we go on this trip with you.
All right, listen. Go on a little walk with me. The big fire thing in the sky every day, right? Every day, every day, every day. One day, another one's coming. All right. But it's coming for home. It's phoning home.
And then we cut to a wide, and we see both Star and Mr. Hat staring at Neon as he's yelling this off in the distance.
Oh, he found some of the good stuff.
Yeah, he did. He's not sharing.
I'm at home.
Listen to him go.
Yeah, and that only lasts a little while, but the morning comes, and you guys find yourself in this
Still chilling
jungle
on land.
of sorts with almost a rainforest, and you start to hear all kinds of different animals. You
It's
start
like all
to
like cracked
hear
out now.
bugs. You start to hear trees moving in the wind. There's just a wall of different sounds that you guys have never really heard before living in your cave with a view. Let's see.
I
What's
don't hear Steve. It sounds like those trees are moving.
I'm gonna go hit them.
Yeah, you show him. Show
Roll a
him his boss.
d20. Roll a d20.
I'll make sure I get them all of them like a ping pong. Pew, 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 pew. Is that what it is? Ping pong? Oh,
Sure.
9.
A 9.
Fine.
You hit the tree, and it's solid. It's just a solid tree. And you guys all see this happen. It's it is what it is, but you're used to seeing Star smash into solid objects for little to no reason.
Pleasure.
But as you do that, you
I'm
see
not
this
here to
little,
judge.
this little head of a creature you've never seen before pops out of the tree. Just hello,
Oh.
hello,
Hello.
hello,
There you go.
Hello.
hello. Oh, oh,
Hello?
oh, oh, what?
Have you seen Steve?
Hey, Steve,
Hello,
Steve,
Steve.
Oh,
What's a
good,
Steve?
he's seen Steve. Where is
what's
he?
a Steve?
Steve.
About this high. Big face. Steve.
Yeah, yeah, Steve.
Used to carry
Uh-huh.
this.
Uh-huh.
Point to the stick.
Yeah. Ooh, stick. Yeah.
That's Steve's stick.
2
Oh.
fireballs ago.
Hello, Steve.
No,
He
okay.
points to the stick.
All right, I think we can keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And then that's when you guys see him looking around at all of you, and then he sees Spike there on the back of Star. What's that?
Why?
That's a baby. Yeah.
Baby?
Yeah.
Oh. Does it taste good?
No.
No.
You know what? I haven't
Poison.
tried, but maybe. No
Maybe it
idea.
tastes good. Maybe it tastes good. Huh?
Oh, but
Poison.
yeah, it is poison. It is poisonous though. So you taste good and then you die immediately. So shouldn't have it.
Oh, poison. Huh. And it looks like he seems to accept this answer. Huh. Yeah, poison. Huh. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Hello.
Good talk.
Hello.
Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello. Hello.
Goodbye.
Hello.
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 Goodbye.
Bye.
And he just
Bye.
shoo, into the trees.
Oh, he's a friendly fella.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yeah, you're right.
All of you guys roll a d20.
Also, do not encourage people to taste Spike.
Well,
You hat.
I haven't tasted him. I don't want to just tell a fib.
15.
19.
19.
He's our friend.
2.
I mean, I wouldn't say friend. He's a baby. Can't really say much. Just kind of lays around. Kind of lazy, honestly. But yeah, he's all right.
That's all you do.
I'm picking up sticks.
Hey, but I'm pretty. It's okay. I'm a peacock. I'm pretty.
He could be pretty someday.
Okay.
I just put earmuffs over my tiny little wings to try and earmuff Spike.
Yeah. And Spike looks up, yawns, goes right back to sleep.
See what you did? He's concerned now. He thinks he's gonna grow up ugly.
Oh gosh, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Spike. Oh goodness, I made a real mess here. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
Just lead the
Sorry.
way. Just keep paddling.
Yeah.
And as you guys move, start you hear something in the trees. You can't see it, but something is in the trees following you guys.
The same creature, isn't it? Can I see him? Can I look behind the... Is it an owl?
Every time you look, because you hear it and you look back, and it stops. And you
Hello?
look away. And it
Hello?
keeps
Hello?
just nothing there.
What are you looking at?
You don't hear that rustling? Rustling? In the trees?
I don't think anyone's wrestling in the trees.
Let's get a talking head from Mr. Hat.
You don't know something really tastes good until you try it. That's all I was saying. I don't know what the big deal was, but he could taste good.
Okay, we come back. Yeah, and yeah. Star, it could just be a figment of your imagination. You have no concrete proof other than you're almost absolutely sure you've heard something.
Well, I'm sitting on Land Shark. I'm just going to be staring the whole time behind us.
Okay. Yeah. Roll another perception check.
10.
10. Okay, yeah. You guys continue, and it seems like you staring now back off of the land shark's back, the peacock land shark. You stop hearing the sounds. There's nothing in the trees rustling anymore.
Sounds like a problem
and
solved to me.
You guys continue on until you start to. It's most of the day, and as you guys know, as familiars, familiars don't need to sleep. They don't need to necessarily recharge by sleeping or resting, but they do need to go back to their plane eventually to recharge really their mind and their spirit. So you guys travel most of the day when you start to hear.
Doesn't sound like anything.
Say, is that not coming through?
Cow being milked. Berries being squished.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna keep on going until.
It sounds like
Someone's got wet feet.
The
someone's
smell,
just like shitting from a height.
the
Yeah,
smell
the
starts
smell.
to assault your noses. An acrid smell, and the area starts to heat up quite a bit.
Getting warm. Getting warm, isn't it?
Yes. Can we look
Why?
around? Are there little spores or something getting dropped from the sky? What's happening?
No, it's nothing like that. It seems to be coming from farther down into the woods. This jungle that you guys are trouncing around through.
Hear that? You're trouncing. Keep it up, kid.
Trunching along and
Move faster. I'm gonna spank Neon Whale's butt. Giddy up.
Does he like? Hey. Does he like it?
Mr. Hat, give me a talking head.
Are you spanking my butt or Neon Whale's butt?
Oh, your butt. Whoever I'm on.
Oh, my butt. Okay,
Mr. Hat.
I'm Mr. Hat.
Okay,
They could have just asked me to go faster. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry.
Okay,
It's like
move on.
going-
You guys keep walking. And you take a turn and Mr. Hat, you step and all of a sudden warm. It's not quite mud. You step and it's sticky almost, and you realize the road ahead of you is just one big bog of this blackish, strong-smelling substance you've never seen before,
Oh my.
blocking your path forward.
Okay, well, there's something weird happening now. We probably shouldn't go any further. It's like the mud's turning into some weird kind of like gross stuff that I don't like. Can we turn around?
You'll be okay, right? Just
No,
slide on your belly.
no. We just
You're
go
doing
back.
great.
I'm sure Steve's waiting for us back at home.
He's not.
Not without his staff. He'll be looking
Not
for
without
it.
his staff. He'll at least be looking for his staff.
Yeah, and Star, you notice something strange, way out, because you have a little bit higher of a vantage point, and you've been looking so acutely. You see something almost like a stone structure, way out. It almost looks like a carved stone temple of sorts, just right in the way off, and it's hard to tell and it's hard to see because of the heat coming up from this place. There's just those wavy looking lines, but you see that way out in this bog of, I don't know, tarish type substance.
All right, I'm gonna point it out. And is it north still, where we're headed?
Yeah, it seems to be right in the middle of this giant pit of stuff.
I can see it. One more night and we'll be there. Mine. One more night and a day. Back.
Okay.
Coming
And
up.
as you guys are all staring at this giant death pit, pit of doom, some call it,
What?
some thoughts cross your mind. Neon, what are the thoughts that are crossing your mind right now?
Well, that doesn't look healthy. You know? I mean, what do you want? My brain's the size of the head of a pin. Not my fault.
All right, Star, what do you think about this?
Is Mr. Hat eyeballing Spike? He looks pretty hungry. What's happening? And where are we going? Pit of Doom? This is what?
Yeah, it looks
Mr.
like
Spike, get closer. All right, that's it.
yeah. So what are you guys doing? You guys see this? You see that there's maybe a stone structure way off in the middle of this giant pit of doom.
Middle of the pit?
Hmm.
Like middle? How middle? Like
Yeah,
Middle,
are we there?
yeah. Maybe
Or we just see it?
maybe a quarter mile into this thing.
is it like a pit or like a bog?
It's like a bog.
Okay, so it's a bog at doom.
Well, you know, naming things is hard. So
I'm not saying it isn't.
the Orcosaurus, you know, sometimes mislabel things.
All I'm saying is if if I see Charlie again, I'm gonna correct him. That's all I'm saying.
I lean over to Kat and I'm just like, who's he talking to?
All I'm
We're all
saying is
going
be precise.
insane, man.
I know those purple flowers messed up a little bit.
All right. How do
Does
we
he
get out
have the
there?
orc? Oh,
Yeah, I'm talking to you. How do we get out there?
I can carry us all.
Can you?
You know,
No.
you guys can fly
you
out
can't.
there. You have wings. I can't fly. I'm a peacock. I have beautiful feathers, but they don't fly. They're not functional. So just go by yourself.
Plumage.
Plumage. Beautiful
We
plumage.
We can't get there without you
Why?
because the story fucking demands it.
It's in
What
chat.
story? What are you talking about?
You didn't have the flower man. I've seen the future.
You've seen what?
Doesn't matter. We're all doomed anyway.
All right.
All right.
Well, I really don't think Steve's out there, so we just go back home.
Can I look for some
Jeez.
speed tracks? I need to do
Oh,
some
man.
speed
Yeah, sure.
tracking.
Sure.
All right.
You're gonna fly over there.
I'm just gonna do it like I'm gonna do a drone. A drone. It's a drone that you buy at like Toys R Us though, because I got a 5. It's like a 144p drone around and just look for some speed tracks.
144.
Yeah, but it is progressive. It's not interlay, so you know.
Okay.
I got that going for me.
You come up, and your vision is about 144 with all the heat that's radiating out of here, kind of blurring the lines. And one thing you do notice though is there's something there. You see that temple, there's something laying down there, but you'd have to go over to it to see exactly what it is. Maybe laying on a platform near the entrance.
How far away is it?
It's a good quarter mile away.
Will I need to eat before there and there? Like, is that a flight that I can make on my own?
If you eat right before you leave, you might be able to make it.
Okay, two
And then-
things.
It's a pit? It's a cliff that we can't go down? Or
It's
am I
a big
visuali-
stone structure that seems to be built in this bog, and then there's like a small entrance that goes down.
We can tell it goes down from here.
Yeah.
Okay, two things. One, someone crush that flower and milk it into my face.
I'm
Sure.
definitely doing
I
that.
just- I plant a
That's-
big old hoof on it and then crush it and then toss
Me
it
too.
up.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
Right.
it's all covered in mud and tar
Aw.
and
that was horrible too. Mr. Hat, I need you to throw me as far as you can.
Oh, I can't really throw you. I'm just a little slender being, so
I know, but I need you to try. I need you to take that rock. You see that rock that's 5 times the size of me? Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, I need you to pick that up. I'm gonna hold
All
on
right,
to it. And I want you to throw it at that thing as hard as you can.
all right, I'll try my best, but I can't really promise anything.
I know.
I was like
I
rip
know.
the giant boulder like super easily.
No, too big. Not that. The rock that
all
was
right.
on top of it. It's the size of a thing that will one day be called a baseball.
Oh, all right, that'll be a little bit easier.
I've seen things, man.
Gosh.
All right. Now I'm gonna hold on to it.
Mm-hmm. Hold on tight.
Zeus.
Okay. Let it rip. I don't want him to throw it, the rock as
Okay.
far as he can.
roll an
so
athletics check.
I'm cheating.
Can I just fly
15.
next to him as he's
15.
flying on the rock?
Sure, you can. And as you start to fly off, Neon, you go off into the distance very quickly. Very, very, very quickly, reaching 2, 3, 4 Gs as you're just as your beak starts to flap in the wind. It's so fast.
My beak is flapping. It's so
yeah,
fast.
your beak is flapping in the wind.
Sounds
and
like Morse code. Fucking castanet.
You go flying off. Star.
Star. Cat star.
Roll another d20.
18.
18.
Nice.
You immediately take off, and that's when you notice
Bobby does.
it's light. You feel good. You feel light. This is nice. You haven't felt this for a couple of days as you start to fly off, and then you realize, where did Spike go?
Mr. Hat.
Mr. Hat, roll a d20.
It's on Mr. Hat then.
It's a 3.
Oh no.
It's a 3. Yeah, Mr. Hat's just waving as you guys go. Star, you notice though, something's gone, and you turn to look behind you, and you see in the treetops some rustling and moving, slowly moving away from you.
Can I, so if I notice Spike, I'm making a U-turn and be like, Spike! Mr. Hat! Spike! No, you stupid. Turn around. Look up.
Roll a d20, Mr. Hat. And while we're doing that, Star, give me what are your thoughts on the situation?
Why don't we just turn around, Mr. Hat? Turn around. Does you? Do you not hear me? All right, I have to stop. Oh, I can't talk anymore.
Okay, all right.
I
Mr.
reached
Hat,
my
what'd you
30
get?
minute max, so I'll be back.
7.
A 7. Yeah, you just see Star yelling at you, and you're like,
No.
you just keep that up. Meanwhile, Neon, you see that rock has reached the apex of its crest and is now still moving forward, but starting to fall precipitously towards that giant bog of tar. And you're about half of the way there. Your face flapping in the wind. What are you doing?
Still holding. Still holding. Still holding.
Yeah, and you catch yourself just before that rock into this black ichor, and you fly yourself over the rest of the way, not too far at this point. And when you get there, you notice a big square carved stone hole in a rock that seems to have stairs leading down into some kind of darkness.
Okay. Steve?
And when you're looking at that, you look around and you see a cloak. And you instantly recognize it as Steve's cloak.
That's the cloak of Steve. Right there.
The cloak of Steve.
Okay. I'm gonna just flit down to it. Okay. Yeah.
The cloak
Smell
of
it?
Steve.
See if he's got any food in there for me. He likes to keep some up tucked near the collar for me to.
Yeah, there's actually there's a little
It's a lilac. isn't it?
dried
It's always a
tuber.
lilac.
Yeah.
No, fuck tubers. He keeps the lilac there. Oh yeah, that's my favorite one. Steve loves me.
Yeah.
And now he's dead. I've got proof he's dead. Oh god.
No.
Oh. Okay. I'm gonna wave to everybody, except I'm 3 inches wide, so I don't know if they can see me.
Yeah, no, unfortunately with all that waving heat coming off of the bog, they can't see you from there. Neon, what do you let's go to a talking head with you, Neon. You just found this cloak and lilac.
I never moved that fast in my life. I'd be lying if I said I didn't get a fear boner. I'd also be lying if I said I wasn't difficult to dislodge from the actual rock. But it's cool we found the cloak, right? Hey, Steve.
All right. We cut back. Star, you see this you see this thing moving in the trees, and you notice Mr. Hat's not helping you at all.
Damn it.
You guys, that was pretty crazy.
I have
Wow.
sticks in my hand. Can I just throw sticks at him as I chase down this thing in the trees?
You're throwing sticks at Mr. Hat while you're chasing the thing in the trees. Okay. Roll a
Call that
d20.
multitasking.
7.
7. Yeah, you just kind of launch him when you're going. You start to chase this thing in the trees, and the thing seems to see you and starts moving faster and faster.
catch one.
hovering around. Yeah, and Mr. Hat, you see Star go running off. Oh, thank you so much for the subscription, Snake. Yeah, and you guys go running. Or you see Star go shoo, running after something.
Spike!
Where are you?
Yelling Spike.
Go that way. And I'll start heading towards Cat or Star.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so you start running after Star, and you notice pretty quickly too after you're running something is in the trees, moving around like crazy.
Now do you understand?
Crazy up there. That's pretty weird, huh?
And
So-
instantly, it's just all of a sudden comes to a halt and stops.
Oh.
And a little
I
head
think it
pops
noticed
out,
us.
a little familiar head. Hello?
Oh!
Oh,
Friends?
hi. Hi.
Hello?
Hello.
Where's our poisonous friend?
And it seems to hold on even though it's not holding any of the branches.
Spike. Spike. Can I look around?
Yeah, roll a d20.
16.
16. You hear pretty discernedly from the treetops.
First time I run into all the trees and then grab Spike. Or like go where I heard the yawn.
Okay, yeah, and it
Yeah.
was right where this thing is. So you're gonna go charging towards it?
Yeah. We're all running
Okay.
into some trees on the way.
Running into some trees. Your signature move. Roll an athletics check.
Signature move, running into trees.
2.
2. You go, and just start bouncing off trees like a pinball. And this thing just jumps up into the trees and starts shooting off the other direction. Meanwhile, Neon, you start heading back as you said you would, and you see they've kind of like you see it way off in the distance, kind of running away from you.
You know how far that is from me?
Just got thrown.
Yeah,
Hate them.
yeah, and suddenly, from the treetops, Mr. Hat, you see this thing start to, and this humongous being with a tiny little head and small little hands just comes falling straight out of the treetops. And it looks at you, and it's got Spike in one hand. And this thing is maybe 9 feet if it stood up straight, but it's kind of hunched over. This is mine. I found it. It's mine.
You stole it.
No, Found it. Found it.
Hand it over.
Bullet friend, we told you that it was poisonous too. That's all right. Here, look at this. And I'm going to now hypnotize this one with my feathers. And I'm going to do a circle and prance around and try to hypnotize it.
Roll a d20 with disadvantage.
Peacock.
Going to work.
He's
7.
peacock.
7. Yeah, so you start to spin around. Huh. Okay.
Gonna-
Well, see you later. Bye. Starts to move backwards.
No.
And,
all my-
Neon, that's when you catch up to them.
Yeah. What's
So
happening? What's happening?
Ugh. Our poor
Where's
friend Spike.
Is he do I see that he's got him?
Yeah, clearly. He just has him. Spike, compared to this thing's small, tiny, ineffectual hands, Spike is pretty big, but there's just giant arms and body and legs that go with it.
What does it look like?
It's like a...
Is it bigger or smaller than a Miata?
It's smaller than a Miata.
Okay.
But,
Okay.
you know, big 4 appendages hunched over, tiny, tiny little head, small hands, but big, huge, muscular-looking arms.
Like a tree.
All right. Well, hey, just put it down. It's a Spike, that is.
Put it down.
No, it's mine. I found it.
Okay, well, yeah, you may have found it, but what if someone found you and picked you up? Would you want them to put you down?
No,
No.
no.
You want me to just hold here, and I'll just fly over?
And then instantly
No, stop.
starts flinging
Stop.
like crazy.
Let me love you.
Roll a acrobatics. Roll a d20.
No.
I'm like prancing, and this thing isn't even like paying attention at all.
2.
Prancing.
It rolled
And
a
I'm
1.
like,
It rolled a
Oh.
1. So
oh.
you go flying through in its hand. It's like, whoop, 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 and the currents start pulling you left and right, which actually make it so you dodge all of his attacks, and you land right on its
Right on
face,
Right on his face.
and then it goes to punch itself. It goes to punch you. Oh my god, a second 1. That's insane, Bobby. Your dice are awful. They're just
That's
awful. I just rolled 2 1s.
Are they
Oh
wonderful?
my god. And you jump off of its head, not really even meaning to land on its face. You just like grab it, like, oh god, and just kaboom! It punches itself in the head, and you guys all see instantly stars just.
Yeah,
Mr. Hat,
it's not-
what do you,
it's not-
Mr. Hat? Give me a talking head while you're doing this dance. What are you thinking?
I'm giving this thing the show of my career, and it's not even it's up there dancing around with Neon Hall or whatever, Neon Whale. This is bullcrap. And I'm gonna in the actual event, I'm gonna be like, would you notice me? And I'm gonna like literally just like bite it's at its ankle.
Okay, roll an attack.
I am beautiful. 15.
A 15. You two, Neon and Archibald, we go to a 2-shot talking head. Behind you, you hear screams of terror as blood and viscera start flying up out of the air, and you just see every once in a while, Landshark come, go back down.
You know, he's been asking us to go to his one-man show for months and months. And we said no. And now, I think you might agree, it was a wise decision. Because if we hadn't applauded loud enough,
We would have been murdered.
see?
He needs a lot of attention.
He needs something.
He
All right.
needs something.
In the background.
Yeah, we cut to 5 minutes later, and
We're done.
you guys are waiting with Spike uncomfortably near the edge of that bog as Mr. Hat, covered in just blood, guts, gore, no bones, but everything else comes trouncing up to you guys.
See how he trunches towards us? He's
Well,
a natural
showed
born
him.
killer. Oh, you did. Good job. Okay.
Yeah.
You didn't eat Spike, right?
He's
Oh,
poisonous.
There you go.
Okay.
And I set Spike down. I was keeping him safe in my jaw here.
And Spike kind of looks up.
Alrighty. He's alive. Cat, you wanna not lose him this time?
I want to pick him up and go back to the spot where he's gnawing on me.
Okay,
There you
good.
go.
Yeah, and he instantly looks at you, jumps onto your back, and starts picking grubs and barnacles and all kinds of stuff off of your back.
Reed,
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. I found his cloak.
Back
Steve's
to
cloak.
what?
Yeah, it's out there. You gotta
Cloak
go
of
out there.
Steve?
Yeah. I don't, Mr. Hat, can you cross that? The Bog of Doom?
Belly on your belly.
Can I
The
cross that?
penguin.
I don't know.
What's it made
Maybe
out
I
of?
can.
Is it lava?
It's like tar.
Oh. Oh, you'll be fine.
Well, I'm all warmed up, so I'm just gonna do my little kind of dancing strut across. Very, very, agile, and I'll barely touch the ground.
High knees. High knees. There you go.
All
And
right,
action.
roll an athletics check.
How far? How far
quarter
across
mile.
is this thing?
It's a quarter mile.
Quarter mile.
I'm gonna try. Oh no, I'm gonna die.
Oh, hey, Seashell Bits, have a wonderful night. Thank you for giving us this wonderful gift. Glad you can at least lurk with us.
You shouldn't have just eaten all that food.
Yeah. You guys see Mr. Hat go. Take 2 steps and head first right into this bog, get stuck, and just start flailing madly as his head is just sinking slowly more and more into the bog.
I don't like it. I
Can
don't
I
like
just
it.
try to at least hold his head up as he moves around, fly, so he's walking with his head.
Okay, roll an athletics check.
So he can breathe. 11. Or give him a straw.
You take your butterfly fingers. You delicately and wrench back on his face so that his head is below water, and he's still flailing his legs. So you just start running, and his legs are like paddles. I'm Neon. What are you doing? Are you hitching a ride as well?
Yeah, I'm just hovering above and watching the show.
Yeah. So yeah, you start flailing wildly, and surprisingly, you start picking up traction. And with your head above water, you seem to be propelling yourself over this tar. It's incredible. It could be your celestial heritage. It could just be your can-do attitude. We don't know, but something propels you forward, and that land starts to get closer and closer and closer until you see that big stone, almost temple, we'll call it. And it's coming up, and it's coming up. Both of you guys roll an athletics check.
Oh,
Good
good.
eyes.
18.
18.
2.
2. So, you go, running through this tar as you, stop. And Star, unfortunately, not ready for this abrupt stop, into this
It's a tree.
cave right into the stairs. Do, 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 do. You just start to roll downstairs. Go, 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 go. And you guys hearing every hit echo back at you. Go, 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 go. And just endless amounts of stairs. And then you hear as you feel every fiber of your being is bruised. Not to mention your ego star. All of it just bruised beyond measure. As you land at the bottom of these stairs, a small light in this room could just be a glowing bug. It's hard to tell, but you start to look around and another one shoo, 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 turning on, turning off. And there's some kind of phosphorescent light in here that on some small bugs just hovering around, giving you bits and pieces of what's inside. And you start to look around and you notice there's this there's a stone slab on a pedestal right in front of you, and you've seen something like this before. It's hard to remember what Steeb called it, but you think it was something like a grimoire or something like that. A stonewar. Can't think of a pun right now. War. Something like that. And you remember it had all of his magical texts and all of his research on it. And you see this thing. It's hard, but you can't really make out what it says. You can try. Yeah, and you look around and you do see that there's footsteps in here, recently made, little tar-like footsteps, about the same size as Steve. But you look around in this empty room and there's no one in here.
Are there any arrows pointing to the right direction?
Doesn't seem like there's anything.
Dang it, Steve. Hello?
Now, what are you guys doing out there outside?
Yeah. Can you guys
I think
follow
we gotta.
me? Hello?
I think we gotta go down.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah, that was a lot of steps. Oh, God.
Hello?
Yeah, don't trip.
If
Don't
that
trip
echoes
on.
back.
Use your tiny feet.
Hello?
Alright.
Hello? Hello?
And
hello.
Mr. Hat, you half walk, half just slide down these stairs as per usual, and you just down. And you guys both make it in here, and you guys see this tablet, and
Hello?
there's
Oh, you're
etched
alive.
into it
Good.
very clear markings, deliberate markings. It's hard to make out. Do any of you guys do any of you read?
No,
No?
hummingbird.
I'm a huge butterfly.
That's a no.
I know how to spell Steve. It's on
Do I?
right here.
Let's see.
Carved right
That's
my
true.
foot.
I
I
don't.
start
Alright,
spreading my butt cheeks. Like, you can see mine too.
Asshole, let me go.
Yeah. Using what you know of Steve and the other markings on Neon, Mr. Hat, you might be able to figure out what this tablet says. It looks like a set of instructions almost. There's some drawings and such. One a long line with like a half circle on top, and one sphere with many lines coming down the sides of it, and some words. Roll a d20.
This is on the staff and the pedestal.
This is on the
book
the
or
grimoire,
Okay,
the
okay.
tablet, the stone tablet.
All right, everyone, just back up for a little bit here.
Super Mario
I'm gonna
Brothers
try
start
to.
that too.
I'm gonna be Steve for a second. I'm gonna grab the rod. I'm gonna kind of just act like Steve would and walk up to it and just place it down next to it and read and try my hardest to read it.
No.
Okay.
Use your brain.
8.
8.
Okay.
All right.
Can I assist in any
Blood
way
starts
by
coming out of your
like
nostril.
inspiration?
I'm
to give
fine.
him, you're doing
I'm
a
fine.
good job, Mr.
Thank you.
Hat.
It describes a place.
I'm getting it.
In a direction. You're not quite sure. It says something burning, ball of flame, dark,
Oh my God, Steve went to Burning
Dark.
Man, of course.
well done. You get the word skin, and you see a small triangle figure with a line coming down and another very, very, very small triangle underneath it. And it's tough, but you get the word
Volcano.
slushy.
Oh,
Okay. My
7-Eleven.
brain hurts.
Yeah.
I think
But you do get the there are some directions on it. You can't tell if it says follow the burning sun or walk directly opposite of the burning ball of flame. It's a 50-50.
That's a 50-50.
In the morning or at night?
All right.
Well, in the morning or afternoon.
Doesn't
Evening.
say.
My mind is telling me that we need to follow the burning ball of flame to eat well done skin and have a slushy on the side.
Do we want
All
that?
right, Mr. Hat. Mr. Hat, give me a talking head.
Man, I feel like I finally know my place in this world. I was meant to be a wizard.
All right, we come back.
I'm a wizard. Everyone? All right.
You're a wizard, Harry.
I'm very hungry
Mr.
now.
Hat just keeps saying wizard over and over. What is happening?
The spit off.
He's not talking.
All right, yeah, you guys,
Jeez.
you gather yourselves. You come back up the stairs, and you look up at the sky, and you see that big ball, fire, moving in a eastward direction.
All right. Follow me, familiars. This way. I'm going to lead them
following,
all
but I'll be right back.
towards the burning light.
Okay, towards the burning light.
Yes, with more, I feel more confident than ever. This is the right direction.
Okay, yeah. So, you start leading them straight away from the burning ball of fire.
We're doomed.
You think I look good with the beard?
Again.
I look good with the beard.
Star holding your teeth in your face above water. You move off into away from the burning flame direction, and yes, Melissa cheats. She's looking for the cheat codes. And then you get back into the jungle, and you guys continue off in that direction, and it's not long before the trees start to give way to really fine gray bits of what look like stone that get finer and finer until it's like almost soft on your feet as the trees start to dry up. And you see what look like these green, they look very similar to the Spikosaurus, except they're plants, and they have these little blossoms on the end of them. And here the sun seems to reflect off of the ground and shoot right back up at you. It's very hot, and not at all that humid sense you got from the jungle. This place is pretty dry.
Did you ever think that rocks could get so small they would get soft?
Never in all my life, but I feel like the light's guiding us. This is the right direction.
Okay.
I mean, it's a little blinding. I'm gonna be honest, but I think this is definitely.
You know, you can follow it without looking directly at it, and also blink every once in a while. That would help.
No, I gotta follow the light. Right down the light.
All right, Neon. What do you think? What do you think of this when you're away from Mr. Hat?
He's gonna go blind. He's gonna go blind. He's going blind.
Okay. All right.
You guys more sure of anything in my entire life.
And
I say to the camera.
from way off. Hey!
Yeah, he isn't even looking at the camera.
The camera's not on. The camera's not. All right. You guys move. Uh-oh. Something happened. I don't know. I'm sorry, Snake. Whatever. Something happens. I hate the moderator.
It's when you
auto
put
moderate.
a period
too
there.
fast. Yeah.
It thinks it's a link.
Yeah. Sorry. Streamlads hates you. Period. You guys move through the desert for a little while. The sun beating down on you, following that big burning ball of flame in the sky that we all know rotates around your planet. And
Beginning to think Steve isn't worth this.
and
Oh, we are.
the
doomed.
time spent on this
Maybe.
plane starting to wear on you. Not only that, the heat coming off, bouncing off back into your face. The flowers here, not sweet. They sustain, but they're not sweet. They don't taste good. It's like eating raw potatoes. Not great. You can do it.
You don't want to, though.
Yeah.
Good
As
for
you guys
you.
move, you guys continue to move, and that's when you start to see things. Mr. Hat, what do you see off in the glow of this desert?
I see things. I see. Am I allowed to say what we see?
Yeah.
Am I the
Yeah.
DM?
What do you
No,
see?
I see a fountain.
Oh, okay. What do you do with said
Yeah.
fountain?
Yeah, he's gone blind. Totally blind.
Hush now, children. You must cross the desert to find the Holy Land. Here we are. The
All
fountain
right.
of Steve.
Fountain of Steve. You guys see this land shark jump for joy and run over and bask in the Fountain of Steve.
Oh,
Now-
it's
It's
glorious.
actually what?
It's glorious. Oh.
What have we seen him doing?
You guys
right
start to
now?
see him wallowing around in this ditch. When you start to
Come
see
join me, children.
a small arm come out of the sand, followed by another one on his other side, followed by another one on his other side, followed by another
The
one.
sand's gonna give him a hug.
So slow.
The water's fine.
Hat,
Get in.
You're surrounded by hands.
Mr. Hat,
What?
you're
Hat, roll a
getting
d20.
fondled right now.
15.
15, yeah. You start to notice the hands coming out of the fountain.
Yeah.
Not,
at first,
not-
I started like giving high
not
fives
great.
at first.
yeah. And they
Yeah.
kind of recoil at your touch. And all of a sudden, shoo, Mr. Hat is pulled straight underground.
Oh no, underground! I hate being underground.
Okay, well, I guess, we don't have to worry about him anymore.
Yeah, and Mr. Hat, you're pulled underground, and you freak out for just a second until you realize this is your home turf. You are a land sharkosaurus. And whatever has got you made a big, big mistake.
You're messing with a peacock who's really good at being underground, actually. I forgot. I'll try attacking all the hands.
Yeah, you two. The
I'm
two
deadly,
of you.
but fast.
We set up the camera on a tripod, and you guys left by your friend, who is now brutally maimed. You start to just see, you hear, and you see the tufts of sand just kind of moving around underneath. And we set up a camera, tripod. It's nice, and we set up maybe a little chair with a good angle of the background, and you two are on this small chair where this is going on in the background.
So how long should we let this last?
He'll tucker himself out. He does this. I mean, I'm not gonna look because it makes my stomach queasy, but you know, you can only pretend you're a peacock so long before the bloodlust comes back, and you know, we find the teeth just scattered all around the cave. And I mean, sure, they make great wind chimes. They're huge, but oh, wait, I think.
Is he choking?
Yeah, no, I think he might be done.
Oh my gosh. All right.
Steve just pops out way in the background. We zoom in and we just see more blood and viscera just covering poor hat. She's just like,
Want some hands?
just
Are you hungry?
Sand just stuck to his body.
Actually, Spike might want some hands. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I just bring
gonna
a few
hold
hands
the-
over.
Yeah.
Hold Spike out while he eats.
Spike looks at the hand.
There you go, buddy.
Starts just cleaning them in his own. He has very small little
Aw.
hands, delicate hands. Cleaning them.
He's so cute.
All right.
Forgot
Well,
how cute he was.
we tried.
It just makes that
So-
sound. You can't hear it because my mic didn't key, but makes
We
that
can
sound.
imagine it.
Yeah,
Sounds very
just-
cute.
Just kind of.
All right. I
There it is.
have
We got that one.
something to admit, everyone.
Wait.
I'm not a wizard.
Wait for it. And
I'm not a wizard.
and
And I am fabulous.
go on. Well, what kind of fabulous?
I'm an amazing, fabulous, dancing peacock.
All right. Yeah, we're gonna get there.
Also, I think Steve's dead.
What?
I'm sorry.
I think
What?
Steve's dead.
Did you just? What did you do?
I thought that was my line.
No, I'm just saying. You know, we've been. I literally made us go all the way through a random desert, and we found a big thing of hands that tried to kill me. I just don't think that Steve's alive. I think he's
Okay,
just dead.
But didn't we say that if Steve was dead, we'd all be home by now and having supper?
Well, you said you wanted to kill Steve.
Not pertinent to the current discussion.
All right, sorry. Well, I don't know. I mean, what do you want to do? I made us go blindly into this stupid light over here, and I blinded myself a little bit in the process. I could barely see anymore, and I
Did you
almost
really?
died. And
Did you choose the wrong direction?
I'm going insane. We're all going insane. Let's be honest here.
Ho?
I think we're all about
I put one tiny
50-50 at this
wing
point.
right on his lips. How? Did you lead us in the wrong direction? Just be a peacock about it.
Camera comes out and we see Neon holding himself with one wing in the air, fluttering. The other wing just on his thing. It's like a violent movement of wings.
Listen. Yes, I did. I definitely did. This is definitely the wrong direction. I mean, we're in the
Alright,
middle
well
of
then
nowhere.
let's just go the other direction.
All right.
Everyone get on Hat's back. He's carrying us.
Oh man. Oh.
Uh,
It's his penance.
And
Gosh. Come on.
Star, you smell something way off on the winds. Something different you've never smelled before. Almost salty, musky smell.
Sorry about
way off.
Is that you, Neon?
that. Not all of it.
Oh my goodness. Can I look in that direction?
Yeah, you can fly up. You start to fly way up, and you see off in the distance, maybe 5 more miles down, something blue, huge, greens and whites, and it's this big, almost blob, moving back and forth, terrifying. It's this enormous monster, maybe half the size of this desert you're in, and you've never seen anything like this. This just enormous blob
What do you
of
see?
blues, greens, and whites moving back and forth.
What do you see? Use your words.
A fountain monster.
Does it look hungry?
Yes.
Does it look thirsty?
No.
Okay. Well, we got that.
It's
That's good.
It's reaching for us.
All right.
Oh,
Do you think
run?
that's-
Or
I think Steve went that way.
You think Steve? Okay. Fuck it. Yeah. Let's go. Why not?
you think you want? I'm gonna go the opposite way of the big monster.
Nope. Nope.
Yep.
Mm.
I
Yep.
told you I've
Yep.
seen things. You're there at the end, so come with us, you little jerk.
I'm gonna go this way. See ya. I'm going by.
I might try to pick him up again.
Okay.
Oh no! No, cat.
Both of you.
No.
Yeah. Roll a contested strength checks.
Oh, she's so
Come on,
strong.
buddy.
God.
19?
What'd you get, Bobby?
Oh. I just like.
You just gave
obviously,
up.
I'm not.
You
I'm not
can't-
actually that me like being pushed.
You can't quite pick him up, but you, from your experiences, you just grab his face, and you can kind of steer him left or
Mhm.
right if you want to,
Ah,
just by holding
This
his
is so
cheeks.
unfair.
I'm just gonna sit on
So you
him
guys
and,
continue settling out,
yeah.
and you guys go towards this impossibly large monster, and you just get closer and closer, and the scent, that salty smell, starts to hit all of you guys as you come, and you come up over this bluff and then back down, and you all see it stretching off way
This
into the distance, sparkling almost, reflecting that big ball of fire, is this huge monster made of what looks like liquid all around you. From as far as you can see,
Oddly quiet, isn't it, for how big it is?
yeah. I just have to get eat the mic. Just
God, my ears.
it's cutting out. Anyways,
No, it's still pretty quiet. I
No, it's not. It's very loud.
don't know. Unnervingly quiet.
Wait, so what's it doing?
I think it sounds like waves.
Is that coming through?
I think it's made of liquefied chickens.
Yeah.
Let's go back.
And,
Let's go back. What are we doing now?
And you
Enough.
see way off up the we'll call it a coastline. Something in the distance looks like a 45-degree angle device with a flat bottom, and you see Mr. Hat, the line with the half dome on it. You see that, and you've never seen anything like that before. And you see that thunk in the sand right over that 45-degree angled object with the elevated flat part.
And like it like kind of like briefly highlights, and I'm just like, wizard brain, that way. And I'll start like leading us over to that thing.
Okay.
I'm just gonna look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at the camera and I'm gonna say, "Did he say wizard brain or lizard brain?"
I don't know.
Dang!
Lizard. I think he said wizard,
Yeah.
but lizard? Wizard.
And you guys walk over, and as you get closer, you see it. There's a dark olive green humanoid in that, just laying on that 45-degree flat bottom elevated object, getting shadowed by that half dome on a stick. You see them on this chair type device, something in their hand, and when you get really close, Mr. Hat, you realize it's he's got it in his hand, a large triangle with ice in it, bubbling with some greenish slushed liquid, long stem, and another small in his hand. You look, and there it is. That's Steve.
Deep.
And you get to him, and he looks at you with a startled expression. And you notice his skin very dark, darker than it used to be. His fangs just a little bit shorter.
Oh my gosh.
And he's got this thing in his hand. Smells pretty good, and he's got this strange garb on that barely covers much of anything, just kind of coming up on his waistline, and you see very light green tan lines going down, and he looks at you all with a start. Hello? Friends? Ah, hello?
Were you...
Greg,
What?
it's very nice to see you.
Well,
Thanks
it's
for
so good
the
seeing you too,
invite.
Steve. We missed you.
Yes,
What are you-
I'm sure you did. I have missed you so much myself. Yes.
What are you doing out
This
here?
is awkward. This is awkward. Well, look, you being my best friends in the entire world, I went to find a solution to your problem, and I was looking at the ancient texts and scrolls that talk about this magic, which totally exist, and they told me to meditate on this strange coast. So I have been meditating, attempting to get you home, working very hard.
Can I have a
Checks
talking
out.
heads with the group?
Yeah. Yeah, let's go around the horn. Starting with you,
So-
Star.
So, we
This
need to
one's
murder
a-
him.
Yeah, this one's more of a that 70s show. We're all at the same table.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Just on to Star.
So, we know the solution here.
Yeah, we do.
Show
Alright.
them wizards.
Yeah, we're gonna eat him.
We all
Yeah.
become wizards.
We're becoming wizards.
All right.
Great.
All right.
All right. Eat Steve on 3.
What?
1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So what are you guys doing? You eating Steve?
Well,
Yeah, I'm attacking him like
I
the
attack him.
tree I'd attack every
I
day.
attack him. I go for the eyes. I go to pick
Yeah.
out his stupid Stevie eyes.
We see the look on Mr. Hat's face as Steve in the background is screaming, eyes being popped one by one, screaming and being just brutally beaten to death, treated like as if he was a tree, just being smashed into. And this time, Mr. Hat gets a taste of his own medicine as he watches this horrific scene behind him occur. And after it's done heaving, you guys are all just staring at this beachhead, and you see a little, what looks like a plaque next to his 45-degree angle, elevated, flat-bottomed thing he was laying upon. A chair of sorts. You see a little plaque, Mr. Hat, and you start to read it, and from what you can,
curvy line.
from what you
Straight
can
line, curvy
gather, there's this drink that he has that surprisingly hasn't fallen off, and on this plaque it talks about the way home, and you see the word slushy again in that symbol, and you also see the number 1 next to go home.
What does it say?
Well, looking over these straight lines and curved lines, I think it's trying to say that there's only we can go home if we drink the slushy, but it says 1, so maybe there's only like one of us can do it. I don't know.
Okay.
Slushy.
That was fast.
Roll it. We'll say Constitution because this drink is bigger than you are. And you try it.
I'm not trying to finish it, but
He's
a
gonna
12.
drown.
12. Yeah. So you guys see instantly.
I cover the lid.
Yeah. So you go over and you start sucking wildly at this drink, trying to just drink it all down. And you guys notice like it's not going quickly. It's gonna take maybe a good 15 minutes for him to finish this drink. You walking over and you're gonna cover the lid?
Yeah, and I'm gonna chug it with him in it.
Okay. Roll a yeah. Both you guys roll a d20.
Ooh, 19.
6.
6. All right. So, Mr. Hat, are you doing anything, or are you just watching them freak out over this cup?
Yeah, just watching them fight over the slushy.
Pushing over Steve's body, just
Okay. Yeah. And you guys both drink. Well, one of you drinks the other, and then drinks the slushy as you go tumbling into Star's gullet. Poof! They both disappear. Mr. Hat, you're left on the beach. It's you and Spike.
Oh,
Spike kind of looks at you.
Yeah.
Gives you a little smile. Walks up.
oh. Hey, Spike boy. Did you want to go back home?
Yeah, sure, man. I'd love to go home.
Oh, we can talk.
Oh, there's a plaque here. Let's see what this says. Pulls up the plaque.
oh.
It says,
Well, as you can clearly see, it says that this curly line I think means that straight line, curly line,
Don't eat the slushy.
slushy.
what? How would a slushy?
No, go ahead and read
how would
it.
how would a slushy make you go home? It's just a drink.
Oh. Well, where did they? How did they disappear then? Where did they go?
I don't know. I was sleeping.
Oh.
Oh, God. What happened to Steve?
Oh, well, they brutally, murdered him. Yep.
Yeah.
Pretty
well,
much.
Serves him right, pretending to be a wizard. This whole time. Well,
He wasn't a wizard.
Well, since I summoned you guys here, and I've been sleeping a lot. I'm so sorry. I think it's time I sent you back. Huh? What do you say?
Wait a minute.
What do you say, Mr.
Hold
Hat?
up. You're,
Let's go back.
You're
Let's go back. You see him just kind of wave his hands in the air, and you both poof, and you just feel
No, I want to be a wizard.
celestial. You feel the celestial energy start to fill you up as you're in your home plane, and you see Spike there.
Oh.
Yeah, you'll be a wizard. You're a wizard, man. Yeah.
You're a wizard.
Wasn't there 3 more? 2 more of us? See you later.
I don't appreciate you changing my oh, okay. Well,
And he's asleep. The two of you. You guys come to. And you're home.
Okay.
In the cave that you started
Oh,
off
great.
in. You can't really see. Star has swallowed you, Neon. So you're kind of in Star's esophagus
Well, if I
right now.
die, I get to go home.
Could I throw him up now that I notice I'm like in the cave again?
Yeah. And Neon, do you make it hard for?
Of course, yeah, no. I know if I die, I get to go home.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Like,
Okay. Yeah. The two of you fight. Roll a d20. Both of you guys, as now you're one's trying to die inside your esophagus and kill the other.
Oh my gosh. I rolled a 1.
So,
Wow.
Neon,
gosh.
you managed to pierce the esophagus, the inner soft esophagus of Star, and Star begins to bleed out, and the choking and coughing just crushes your body inside as she begins to just bleed internally and bleed until you
Going
both
home.
Get to go
fall
home,
over dead.
And then I end up with
And
Mr. Hat, right?
You both wake up, but you're not home.
Oh my god.
You wake up
and
in. Now it's hard to tell exactly where you are, but
let me have a happy ending one time.
it's dark. And you feel heat and brimstone and fire. And that's where we end it, everyone.
can I add one thing during the credits? Can I have like a little talking
Yeah,
head?
and as they appear in what looks like a Tenacious D's version of hell, we go to a talking head of Mr. Hat.
Of course I know that I'm not a peacock. I was hoping that maybe Steve could turn me into one, but I guess not anymore, because he was brutally murdered. But it's fine, because I know who I am. Also, apparently you can murder people and get away with it in this world, so that's pretty cool. Hey, Spike!
And yeah, we cut to a cinematic of the two of them running away from giant, horrific demons and beasts and monsters, just running and running. We see Neon flying up to what looks like a flower, and then jump back at the last second as it tries to devour him. We see Star try and bump into some trees that turn out not to be trees, and it just Star smashing themselves against all these imaginations of trees, and just slowly realizing never be able to touch a real tree again because they just don't exist. It's just awful. And as you guys are running off, you look behind you, and running right next to you, huge beast, small hands, tiny head. Hello! And the three of you stuck in what looks like a loop.
Oh.
an eternity together.
Melissa's like, nope, I'm over this.
And she's
Melissa.
gone.
Yeah.
You can't
Smart.
see me.
Smartest decision.
Do we get a final talking head from Neon Whale or from Cat?
You can't
No,
see me.
I don't know that we can take the time.
No.
Yeah.
Too busy
Yeah.
running forever.
Yeah.
For eternity.
You just hear screaming and flapping. Yeah. The talking head, it's like they try and set up the camera and you just see the camera gets knocked over and you see like Neon flying away and then huge feet.
Damnation.
And that was the story of Steve the Wizard.
Steve the Wizard and his
Oh,
familiars.
man. Good God.
So Steve was at the beach the whole time, just chilling. He was on vacation.
Well, you don't know. He could have been meditating on how to bring you guys home.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
Man, that guy.
Fuck that guy.
Man.
They murdered him.
Yeah.
Straight up murdered him. Damn.
That's what some people do. I mean, you murdered 2 other people.
Oh yeah, but that's
Well,
okay.
we don't know.
'cause it's me.
We don't know if they're people, but you know. Well,
It's okay because I did it.
That was definitely a that was a random one shot. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. That was.
I had a lot of fun with
yeah,
the
that was a
talking
lot.
heds. I thought the talking heads was a nice touch.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was too hard, man.
Too hard,
Never do
man.
this again.
Never. Melissa, you did fantastic.
Never
Even though I tried to cut your
Well,
talking heads
Melissa's-
off half the time. That's it for us this evening. Thank you so much to everyone who contributed and added to this to make it the crazy, ridiculous thing. Thank you for crashing, Snake. We always appreciate. Crashers are welcome, and instructions not included.
Amen.
We will be back next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Pacific, with more of our Aventide long-form campaign. So, there she is. She's back. That was a great sound. But we'll be back on Tuesday. So, if you want to come hang out, please hang out. Or if you want to check out our Discord, we have our Discord that we keep pretty active. So, come hang out with us.
Yeah.
If you have any more ideas, keep them in your mind. We'll be playing The Legend of Schmelda next
Yeah.
Next Friday.
Smelda.
Legend of Schmelda 2 Part 2. So we'll see. We're going back to the world of Ja Rule.
So ridiculous.
The land of draw rule.
Yeah. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for having it out. We'll be back on Tuesday, as I said, and then we'll be back on Friday and Wednesday. And my mind is a slushy. I think that's apparent.
There it is.
But have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful weekend. I hope you guys all take care of yourselves, and more importantly, take care of each other. And we will see you next time, and we'll have a lot more fun. All right? All right. All right. See you guys later. Have a good night.
Bye.
Adios, everybody.
Have a good weekend.